Thank you so much, Iona. So I've got Iona Christie in today with us, straight prior to the Commonwealth Games as well, and you've been named as one of the co-captains, haven't you, Iona?
Oh yeah, no, thanks so much for having me. Yeah, looking forward to Commonwealth Games and chatting all things netball with you today.
And congratulations on being named co-captain as well. That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Oh no, thanks. Yeah, like absolutely honoured to be trusted with a role like that within the team. It's
Yeah,
a great group of girls, so
yeah.
looking forward to standing alongside them and obviously leading with Emily and Hannah as well. Yeah, really excited.
Amazing, yeah, and I just feel really lucky that you've took the time out because I know how busy it'll be before that as well. Just for a little bit of context, the Wirral where we're from is netball mad, tons of teams. You know, our daughter plays, and we're just at it every weekend. And now it's trial season, but actually it's a regular within the household for many Wirral families, really. So that's why we're
Yeah.
always engaging in that world of netball and just talking about it because we're all at it. We're all up and down the motorway. You know, constantly like 5 days a week, to be fair. So it makes a lot of sense for people who live on the Wirral to listen to podcasts like this and hear about like stories like yours and journeys like yours. So let's have a little chat about your journey, really. And obviously, you started in the Northwest, didn't you? So do you just want to tell people about like your journey within netball a bit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like you said, grew up in Hamforth, so just south of Manchester.
Hmm.
And I guess I sort of got into netball at school. I played all sorts of sports, kind of, to be honest, any sport you could name.
Hmm.
I was there. Sport was my thing. And I think, um, yeah, my mum and dad as well were always like keen to get us active and take us along to loads of different things, as I'm sure you're aware with them, your girl as well. But yeah, no, so started in school and then kind of just fell in love with it from there, and worked my way through the pathway. I mean, I played football and netball to a fairly decent level,
Hmm.
and when I was about 16, everything started to clash. So decided to make the decision to go with netball. And then I was my first club was Wilmslow Lightning Netball Club, and my school team as well. So that was kind of like, yeah, my first two teams that I played for were school and Wilmslow Lightning, and yeah, just really enjoyed playing with my friends. And yeah, got picked up I think for it was Cheshire County Netball, and then eventually went into the Manchester Thunder pathway. Yeah, I think I had several trials for that. So yeah, nothing's ever straightforward, I don't think, and it's definitely been an up and down journey. But that was kind of like how I kind of broke into the netball pathway, if you like, and I've just gone from one thing to the next. And I mean, I could probably talk all day if you want my whole netball journey, but yeah, that's how I got into it.
You've just kind of got to keep going, haven't you, and being resilient and try again.
Yeah, definitely. I think, particularly in that younger period of
Mhm.
my career, I think I definitely had more trials that were unsuccessful than successful. So yeah, keeping at it and working hard to overcome challenges and things like that is, definitely something that's been kind of built into my journey from being pretty young.
At that elite level that you then go on to, resilience is one of those kind of core skills, really, isn't it? It's the ability to take a knockback and then keep going.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I think, at the elite level, like knockbacks are like very common. I think just as much as when I was younger as well. And I think, like you said, resilience is, it's definitely a learnt skill. I think maybe when I was younger, I think the more you get set back, like, you learn something each time. And I think that I've definitely felt that on my journey and got better with dealing with those setbacks and what support I lean into that I've got around me. And like each time a setback happens, and whether that's an injury, a deselection, or having to move or going to uni, things like that, that can kind of be seen as hurdles. But actually, those are the things that I'm actually really thankful for now that I've been through those. They've definitely like shaped not just who I am as a netballer, but who I am as a person off the court. I've definitely learned a lot about myself going through those moments.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So I started having a look around, and I think you were the first maybe player to get signed when you were pregnant. Was that right? The first player to get a
Yeah, I
professional
think
contract
so.
in the NSL?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure if I was definitely the first, but that was the year that I signed for Sirens, and then fell pregnant after signing for that. They were so supportive. Sirens, along with Thistles at the
Mhm.
time, the support they gave me during my pregnancy and post pregnancy. now the support I get through Scotland and Forest, raising a family, and little Laurie loves to come along to netball. So yeah, I've been very fortunate with the support I've had through on my motherhood journey.
And do you think that your like perspective has changed since motherhood? Like, in terms of, the competitive nature of elite sport, do things matter as much? Do they matter a little bit less, or do they matter more?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think, to be honest, I think like, well, having a family is like life changing, and it puts a lot of things in perspective. Your priorities
Mhm.
change, and yeah, so it was a massive life change. And I think actually it's actually helped my netball in lots of ways, particularly mentally. I think, yeah, I've just got like other things to think about, more stuff going on. I've got a whole human that I'm like responsible for. So yeah, I think it's actually helped me relax a lot more about my netball, because my brain's just not like netball, netball, netball all the time. I've got a lot of other things, and I actually think going to netball training quite relaxing, and playing like that's my space to, yeah, to do something that I did, I guess, pre having a family. So I think, yeah, I think it's just taken a bit of the stress out of it, maybe.
It feels a bit less
Yes.
pressured because the real pressure, or the real goal of life is at home, isn't it? That's where you lose or fail, isn't it? Is
You definitely have pressure still
Yeah.
in elite
Okay.
sport wherever you go, but I think, yeah, maybe it's, yeah, not as a dominant thing in my life as it was before having a
Yeah.
family.
So obviously we're talking now, and it's maybe like just over a week before the Commonwealth Games, and you're
Yeah.
representing Scotland for the second time at the Commonwealth Games. Is that right?
Yeah, second com
Yeah,
games, yeah.
amazing. Like, how is preparation going for that, and how is it maybe different than last time? Because you're kind of on that leadership team and co-captain, but also it's in Glasgow as well, isn't it? So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, super exciting. It's like a very unique experience to be able to go to a home Commonwealth Games, and all the girls are obviously excited to be going to a Com Games, but for it to be in Glasgow is just like makes it that extra
um,
little bit special. So yeah, preparations are going well. We've been in camps for the last month or so now. Yeah, got a few more training games before our first matches next week now. So yeah, it's going to come around fast, and we're all looking forward to stepping out on court in front of a home crowd.
and the Thistle team is a good,
Yeah.
strong team. You look at that starting team, and there's a lot of talent in there. So what are the realistic kind of like expectations for Scotland? Do you think?
Oh, look, I mean, we've got huge
Yeah.
potential. Like you say, it's we've got a really good team. We've got a lot of players that are bringing experience from a lot of different clubs and environments. We've got a few from Next Gen, Super League, some that have played out in Australia, and also in the National League in Scotland as well. So a lot of, but also quite a young,
Mm.
exciting team still. So yeah, I think that blend of youth and experience is going to play in our favour. And I think we've had the potential to do something really special at this games. I mean, our group to me looks really exciting. We've got some real opportunities to challenge not just those that are ranked around us, but put up some big performances against those that are ranked above us as well. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, no, I think all the girls are on board with that, and as long as we stick to what our game plan is and what we're planning to do, I think yeah, we can cause a few upsets if you like.
I think Scotland are going to cause it. I think he's going to cause a few upsets this time. Actually, I think I can just there's something about that makeup of the team that just seems like a lot of experience in there as well. A lot of people have been in like 3 Commonwealth Games, haven't they? And it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I just think that mix of like youth with those people who've been to Commonwealth Games before, I think it's a really nice setup. What is that difference with club and country for you? What is the major difference when you're representing your country rather than your club?
Yeah, I think it's super special representing
Mm.
Scotland, and it's something that I know me and all the other girls that have had the opportunities, past and present, yeah, are really proud to pull on that Scotland dress. And I think this year as well, with it being a home games, like just there's something about singing a national anthem full of a arena of international fans, like it just gives you goosebumps, and it's a, yeah, it's a real privilege to pull on the Thistles dress. And I think this, and at Com Games as well, you're not just representing Thistles, we're representing Team Scotland, and not many girls get to pull on that dress. So yeah, there's definitely something extra special, I think, about representing your country.
You're part of that leadership team at Nottingham Forest, and has that kind of helped you kind of move forward with that co-captain thing at Scotland a little bit, do you think? Just being in that senior kind of position.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I've been quite privileged to be in a few leadership groups over my career, and I've definitely learned a lot from people that have led me as well. And not necessarily just those in leadership positions, but actually teams that I've been in have been full of very influential and inspiring women. And I think at Forest, like Neve and Tash as captains and co-captains, and then obviously me and Ria making up that leadership group, I've learned so much from them and the other girls in that team this year. And Chelsea as well. She's, yeah, all those girls are so inspiring to me. And I think actually what I've learned the last few years in that culture piece at Forest has definitely helped me, I guess, navigate myself in the more senior leadership role with the Thistles as well. And yeah, I think it's maybe just kind of been a natural sort of progression. I think, um, like I said, there's a lot of leaders in the Forest group, but there's equally a lot of leaders in that Thistles group. And people coming from all sort of backgrounds and experiences. So yeah, I think just creating space for everyone to have a voice. And yeah, it's netball's the ultimate team sport. So putting the team first, and yeah, hopefully being able to stand alongside everyone and yeah, do Scotland proud.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
graphic designer or an actual illustrator?
So I studied illustration at uni. I kind of branched into like a few different things and kind of pick up like different projects. I actually do a lot of wedding stationery as well as kind of like bespoke gifts or like little things for businesses and stuff. And I did, like, fortunately this week managed to, I think it's just gone out there. I did a bit of some design work for Team Scotland as well, which linking the netball and the illustration doesn't happen very often. So that was pretty cool to do that. But yeah, but I think my mum, like at home growing up as kids, like she always did loads of arts and crafts and everything with us. So I think from a young age, I've definitely been into sort of that creative side. So to be able to do that alongside sports, I feel very fortunate to do two things that I absolutely love.
And is that maybe a plan for the future to kind of like marry them two together somehow, post netball? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've not really thought that far, but I've really enjoyed the projects that I have worked on that have been part of the sporting world. So if something comes up, I'm always keen to explore those opportunities. So yeah, maybe once I finish playing netball, I could do something not with the creative side within the netball world. But yeah, we'll see.
Absolutely. Sport and creativity, they're hand in hand, aren't they? In a footballer. So yeah, let's keep, hopefully, there'll be people that are listening to this from maybe like clubs on the Wirral, and they might be like
Yeah,
parents of kids who are playing. What would your
yeah.
advice for young players be? What do people need to know?
Wow, big question. I think for me, when I was younger, actually kind of making sure that I tried lots of different things and not just going with one thing from the very beginning was something that's, I think, really put me in good stead. There's a lot of transferable skills across lots of different sports or like different hobbies and stuff. So I definitely say, like, before you have to pick one thing and go with it, then definitely try as many things as you can. And even within netball, try lots of different positions out. I mean, I started off at a goal attack and I'm not a goal attack anymore. So yeah, definitely try lots of different things. And I think equally, like, along with that, not every journey is straightforward, and it definitely comes with a lot of challenges. So not always focusing on that like end goal. I think being there in the moment and enjoying the journey and the highs and the lows. And in those lows, actually, like, when you come out of those are the times that you really remember and really benefit from. And I think um it really makes you realize actually how important not just the sport is, but the people that come with it. And for me, the people that I've met through netball, I've made some lifelong friends, and like the family support has been immense. And yeah, I think actually investing time in the relationships that you build along the way goes really far. So sorry, there's a lot of things in there, but yeah, I think people are really important in netball.
Yeah, that's interesting. So almost like, enjoying the community element of netball as much as
Yeah,
the sport. Because sometimes the
yeah,
competition element of it and the pressure element of it and goal, 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 goal,
yes,
what's next, what's next, what's next, trial,
yes,
trial, trial. It becomes the sport rather than the actual, maybe what the sport is
yeah.
and the playing together.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely the people and just the life balance
Mm.
and everything that comes along with it is I've definitely learned the hard way at times, but also I think, yeah, life balance and investing in the people that support you and you equally you can support them as well is really important.
Oh, Forest have bought they brought a couple of players in. Can you tell everyone who they've brought in?
Yeah, so we've got Barry Neal, who's come from Loughborough
Mhm.
Lightning, incredible goal attack, really creative player. Looking forward to playing with her. Been fortunate enough to train a bit with her at Oldham, so yeah, looking forward to having playing again with Barry and then also Imo Allison, who's just done a season out in Australia. Um, yeah, absolutely incredible wing defence, plays for England. She'll be a great player to have around the team. So yeah, looking forward to working with both of them and seeing what they can bring to Forest.
And they're pretty good signings, I think. And, you're looking
Yeah, I
at
mean,
them and you're
we're
thinking,
aiming to win. We're going more than the league. We're going for top four final, winning the
"Love
final.
it."
That's what our aims are this
And
year.
is Chelsea very clear about that? We're not settling for second, third, we're going.
Oh yeah, yeah. From the beginning, even this year, like our aim was to win. I mean, I think getting into top four was obviously one better than the year
Mhm.
before. But we knew we had the potential to go more than that. Unfortunately, it didn't happen for us this year. But yeah, that was always the aim from the beginning of the season to be in that final and lift the trophy at the end.
Obviously, my daughter was with them last year, so there's
Yeah,
always that kind of connection to them. They're just always really involved in, like, great games that go into extra time and that.
I mean,
There's always an
not
element of
necessarily
excitement.
always the
Yeah,
plan
that's right. It's
to get
probably no
to
fun for
extra
you.
time. Yeah, 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 definitely not always the plan to go to extra time, but I mean, I think we play an exciting brand of
Mhm.
netball, and yeah, we've got a lot of flair within our team, and I think people enjoy watching that, and I think that's proven as well in the fan base that Forest have been able to build in such a short space of time. Like the atmosphere at our games is has been incredible. The last two seasons, especially this year, and seeing that kind of sea of red and all the people that are cheering us on along the way, and then engaging with them, all the people that come and say hello at the end of the game, and yeah, even seeing that grow at grassroots level, like
Mhm.
been lucky to get out to some of the pods and academy like training stuff, and yeah, it's been really cool to see so many girls in Forest shirts and enjoying their netball. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely growing and growing each year. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm definitely sensing a grand final this year. I think Alison's going to be a big one, but also I do think that goal attack, just the ability to have like another long range shooter. I think it's just the way the game is going, isn't it? You just need two people who are just dead, very, very confident to shoot from far away. Really,
Yeah, I think the super shots definitely changed the game a little bit, and I think yeah, I mean I think we play the super shot really well,
yeah,
so looking forward to see what Barry can do in that space as
yeah,
well.
absolutely. Yeah, but as I say, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Obviously, understand how busy you are and how pressured it must be at the moment. Congratulations, and I hope that you go well.
Oh, no, thank you for having me. It's been really cool to chat. And yeah, thanks for what you're doing for netball as well. And I've listened to a few of the
Oh,
Inton and yeah, yeah, no, I think I listened to the one you did with
yeah.
Claire Talks Netball,
Mhm.
yeah, and Claire Nelson as well. So
It's just about having more conversations, and there isn't a lot of men having these conversations either. There just isn't that many kind of like netball dads who are having podcast chats about it and stuff. But I'm hoping that changes because there's a lot of netball dads at the game every week. It's just the same as going to the foot. It's no different than going to the
yeah,
football. It's
definitely. I know. I mean, my parents loved taking
yeah,
me to all my netball stuff.
yeah.
So, and my dad just speaks about netball whenever he gets the chance to. So, yeah, no,
There's
I
a
think it's really
good
cool.
community of netball dads that are just like team managers driving up and down. It's not like we're going sometimes more so
Yeah.
than the mums actually.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's not just mums and dads as well. I know my husband's definitely been a netball convert,
Yeah,
so he loves coming to watch the games and bringing Laurie along as well.
yeah.
So he's not got a choice; he has to enjoy netball. So.
It's like when I was talking to Claire Nelson, it's different because if you are from that football or rugby background, you'll spend an entire game sometimes watching nothing happen, and that's if you're Evertonian like I am. You can have a 0-0 and that'll be your game. That's your day. An hour and a
Yeah,
half, nothing really going on. And with netball, it's just not that, it's just that fast, furious, things are happening.
Yeah, I think, yeah, netball, football, they're all very like different sports.
Yeah,
But I think the how dynamic and physical and fast that netball is, it's definitely a spectacle. And I think anyone that's watched it, even for the first time, it still surprises me how people are so
yeah,
surprised at how fast and physical it
yeah,
is. But
that's right.
yeah, the sport's definitely growing, and the more eyes on it, the better.
Welcome to come back anytime. Hopefully you'll come back with some medals the next time I speak to you.
Yeah, no, I'd love to chat again. So
Anytime.
thanks for having me
Oh,
today.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Iona.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.